Be me, mid-20s, not cool, not popular. But I am the guy who actually reads the lease agreement, all of it, twice. Live in a mid-size apartment complex. The kind with a shared laundry room and passive-aggressive notes on the bulletin board. I write some of those notes. Not ashamed. Got a system. Laundry room door propped open with a brick again. Photo. Bike chain to the handicap railing. Photo. Someone's pizza boxes stacked next to the recycling bin, not inside it. Photo. Email to management. Done. Building Facebook group knows my username. Some people say thanks. Some people say I need a hobby. I have a hobby. It is this. Tuesday morning. Heading to the laundry room with my bag. Hear a voice bouncing off the tile walls before I even open the door. Woman at the machine in the corner. Arguing with the building maintenance guy. Not yelling exactly. More like surgically dismantling him with words. Says the out-of-order sign on the dryer is fake. Says she checked and it runs fine. Says he just does not want to fix the lint trap. Maintenance guy looks like he wants to dissolve into the floor. She's got dark curly hair, one of those blazers that says I mean business, big earrings. The kind of person who makes a laundry room feel like a courtroom. She turns around, sees me standing there holding my laundry bag like an idiot. Looks at my phone in my other hand, raises an eyebrow. Are you recording this? Panic mode. No, I am logging the prop door. She looks at the door, looks at my phone, looks back at me. Oh. Then she smiles like she just found something interesting at a yard sale. You are one of those accountability guys. Says it like it is a rare species she has read about but never encountered. I say yes, basically. She walks over. Name is Remy. Mine is Cal. She shakes my hand like we are at a business meeting. Want to grab food after this. Brain short circuits. Say yes before I finish processing the question. First date at a Thai place 2 blocks away. Remy talks like she is always slightly ahead of the conversation. Has opinions on everything. Landlord-tenant law. City zoning. Which grocery store chains are actually ethical. Which ones just have good branding. But she also listens. Actually listens. Like she is filing what you say somewhere important. Feels genuinely rare. I mention management never responds to maintenance tickets. She leans forward. They ignore you because they have calculated that you will stop. Me, I never stop. She points at me like I said the right answer on a game show. Exactly. She says she respects men who hold the line. Says most guys she has dated were spineless about everything that mattered. My internal monologue starts applauding. She adds, smiling just slightly too sharp. I could never be with a man I could walk over. I laugh. Good thing I am not walkable. She tilts her head. We will see. Should have sat with that for a moment. Did not. Paid the bill. Walked her home. At her door, she leans against the frame. You know, you are going to be really helpful to have around. Not I like you. Not this was fun. Helpful to have around. Freeze for half a second. She smiles and says good night. Door closes. Stand there on the step. Did she just describe me like a tool shed? Tell myself I am reading into it. Tell myself she is just direct. This is how it starts. First flag arrives like a gentle tap on the shoulder. Walking to her car together after coffee. She spots a loading zone space in front of the building. Says she will just park there. Me? That is a loading zone. Remy. I know. I'm just running upstairs for 2 seconds. Me. Someone might need it. She looks at me the way you look at a browser notification you did not ask for. Are you serious right now? And me. I am pretty consistently serious about this stuff. Watch her expression cycle through several emotions very fast. Lands on a laugh that does not reach her eyes. Okay, fine, she says. You are so funny. Does not park there. But squeezes my arm and says, Good boy, in this light, patient tone. Like I was a retriever who sat on command. Stomach does a weird thing. I let it go. She starts running small tests after that. They come in friendly wrapping. If you actually cared about me, you would let this one slide. A real man would back me up without me having to explain. You are so rigid. Has anyone told you that? Sometimes she says it laughing. Sometimes she says it like she is tired of me. Both feel like the same pressure. One evening she talks about getting out of a ticket by crying to the officer. Says it proudly, like a life hack. Emmy, that is manipulative. Remy, it is called using your resources. Emmy, it is not okay. She rolls her eyes so hard I am concerned for her. God, you are exhausting. Emmy, I would rather be exhausting than dishonest. She puts her hand on my face. Voice goes syrup smooth. You can be honest with everyone else. With me you can relax. Stare at her. And me, I do not want to relax my ethics. Her eyes go a little flat. Then she smiles again. You are adorable when you think you are a monk. Week later she tells me something happened with a coworker. Story does not match what she said the day before. I point it out gently. She stares at me. I never said that. Me. Remy, you said it at dinner. She does not blink. No, I did not. And something in my chest gets very quiet and very clear. It is not the rule breaking. It is the reality bending. She edits the past like it is a draft. Then I find out what useful actually means. Neighbor from the third floor catches me near the mailboxes. Looks uncomfortable. Hey, did you tell Remy you would report my parking spot? Blood goes cold and slow. What? He says Remy told his girlfriend that if he did not stop using the visitor spot, she would have her boyfriend flag him. Her boyfriend. Me. I am the threat she is deploying. Confront her that night. Remy, did you tell people I would report them for you? She shrugs like I asked about the weather. They were being inconsiderate. Me. That is not the point. Remy. Then what is the point, Cal? Me. I am not a weapon you aim at people who annoy you. Me. I report things because they cause real harm. Me. Not because you are in a mood. She tilts her head. So you will enforce rules for strangers. But you will not go to bat for me. Me. I am literally doing that right now. Remy. You love playing the principled one. Me. I love being principled. Yes, her eyes sharpen. You love feeling better than everyone. That one lands somewhere uncomfortable. Tiny voice in my head wonders if she is right. Then she steps in close. Kisses me. Says fine, I will handle my own problems. Said softly like a concession. Feels like a threat in a cardigan. The moment arrives on a Wednesday. Coming back from the pharmacy. See Remy's car parked directly across the accessible ramp at the building entrance. Not beside it. Across it. A woman with a stroller is standing there trying to figure out how to get past. Something drops in my stomach. Set my bag down. Walk over to the ramp. Remy comes out of the building. What? She says, already annoyed. Me. You blocked the ramp. Me. There is a woman with a stroller who cannot get through. Remy glances at her like she is a minor inconvenience in the background. She can use the side entrance. Me. The side entrance has steps. Me. That is the whole reason the ramp exists. Remy crosses her arms. Wow, okay, you are yelling at me in front of people. Me. I am asking you to move your car. Remy. You are picking strangers over me again. And something just clicks into place, very cleanly. Very finally, she does not want a principled man. She wants a principled reputation and a man she can override. Take out my phone. Remy's eyes go wide. Cal, do not. Me, calm. You have about 10 seconds. Me, move it or I file it like anyone else. Remy's voice drops low. If you do that, we are finished. Look at her. Look at the woman with the stroller. look back. Emma, move the car. She stares at me like I just spoke in a language she did not know I knew. Then she gets in. Reverses out so fast the tires complain about it. Woman with the stroller gets through, nods at me. I nod back. That night Remy is in my apartment, pacing. You humiliated me. Me. You humiliated yourself. Remy laughs, but it is not a laugh. You think you are so righteous. Me? I think ramps are not optional. Emmy. I think making up my threats is not okay. Emmy. I think gaslighting someone is not quirky. She stops pacing, looks at me. You will not find another woman like me, and I feel it land. And then pass through me like it had no mass. Me. I know. Me. That is the idea. She blinks. Expression shifts. Anger to something softer very fast. The gear change is mechanical. Okay, she says, voice going unsteady. I am sorry. I overreacted. I really care about you. Watch my own chest for the reaction. It does not come. Remy, I say. You do not care about me. You care about what I represented. And me. Someone with standards you could redirect. Her eyes flash. That is not true. Me, it is. And me, and I am done. She stares like the word does not compute. Then the tears. Perfectly timed. Specific size and velocity. And me. The committee will not be swayed. She says I am abandoning her. And me. I am removing myself from a situation. The tears stop. Literally stop. Her face goes flat. You will regret this. Maybe. I will also sleep. She leaves without saying goodbye. Door does not slam. Which somehow feels more pointed. She does not disappear quietly, though. Of course she does not. Small appearances in the lobby. Looks that say you will crack. Tells a neighbor I was paranoid and obsessive. Someone else hears I reported her out of revenge. I do not explain myself. I document. Just in case. Habit at this point. 2 weeks later, the building group chat is back to normal. Someone's package was left in the rain. The elevator smells like someone ate soup in it. The dryer in Unit 2 still makes that noise. Peaceful, meaningless chaos. I have missed it. Mrs. Okafor from the 4th floor stops me by the recycling bins. She pats my arm. You are decent, she says. But next time report the girlfriend too before it gets complicated. I laugh for the first time in a while. Noted. Later that afternoon. Someone has parked a scooter across the accessible button panel by the front door. Take a photo. Send it to management with the timestamp and unit number visible. Because that is what I do. Rules are not complicated. People are complicated. Lesson is not complicated either. I cannot fix someone who has decided that rules are for other people. I cannot stay with someone who sees me as a lever to pull, but I can choose who I hand my time to. And I can choose who gets access to what I know. And I can choose peace over being someone's useful thing. Walk upstairs, unlock my door, make tea, sit by the window. No one is testing me. No one is rewriting what I said 10 minutes ago. No one is kissing me as a management strategy. Just quiet. Real quiet. The kind that does not need anything from you. Turns out that is the whole thing. That is the whole point. Peace that you did not have to compromise yourself to get. It fits exactly right. Highly recommend.